we'd like you to invite you to come up and just hear. We're obviously really interested to hear about the debate situation, but I know you always have things you'd like to tell us as well. But before we let Elizabeth speak, I also have to say that we all recognize she is the hardest working MP, and she is. So I hope it's contagious. I hope we're all going to work harder and harder and give Elizabeth a break.
My first ever political event for the Green Party on Salt Spring Island, Baldy was my techie. So it's just what goes around comes around. He was at Mount Hall and he said, it's perfect. Thank you, Bill. Oh, sorry. Dorothy's going to say something.
Yeah. Okay, can you hear me? All right. It is my honor and privilege to bring these beautiful flowers to Elizabeth for her birthday. They all come, the flowers come from a different garden, and they're bringing you love from all of us.
I think everybody here knows Dorothy Cutting, but you may not know she's my adopted mom. So I have my whole family around me because Rudy Hazy is the closest thing I have in this world to a close family and a dad. My other dad passed away recently, but Rudy's the only one I've known. Well, I don't know, Rudy. Is there anyone in this room I've known longer than you? I don't think so, no. He also brought up little Tommy Bremner, who's now our fire chief on Salt Spring Island. Rudy always calls him little Tommy Bremner, but he is our fire chief, but he also grew up near Rudy and his late wife, Mickey, who have been inspirations and support and guidance for me for decades and decades and decades. But you know, I want to. So this is a very emotional thing for me to have Dorothy here, to have Rudy here, and to have all of you here. Unlike last year, where I seemed to have a birthday party every other day for the entire month of June, I want you to know that this is my only birthday party this year. So this is it. It's almost like a normal person's birthday, except for the part where later I'm supposed to ask you for money. I just discovered that. I'm crestfallen, but needs must, you know. And I want to thank everybody who's performed. And what a huge honor to have the talent of young Wesley Hardesty, who is extraordinarily gifted young fiddler from Salt Spring Island, my Northwest Territory. And Baldy, and Ken, and Bill, and all of you together. And I think we have created a kind of a perfect political memory that we will all cherish of all singing together that sentimental favorite, Please Steve. But I also think that Bill has penned the song for the election that is going to take my country back. Get back my country, I'm going to get back democracy. But it is true that apropos of the other song, Who's Afraid of Elizabeth May, it appears, I guess you all know it, well, I won't presume that everyone knows all the details of the current debates, because it's absolutely, it's a mass of confusion created by the Conservatives. So you need to know, we were very excited, very finally, you know, we've been waiting and waiting to know, would the consortium, this group of television networks that has run the national televised leaders debates in this country since 1968. It's CBC, Radio Canada, CTV, and Global. And they run a national televised leaders debates. We've watched them for years. They are, we always thought, good debates. Right? So once that they decided that, of course, with members of Parliament in the House of Commons, with me having won my own seat. And of course, the fact that I haven't been invisible since I got elected, things like being Parliamentarian of the Year, and things like breakthroughs, with Andrew Weaver winning in the BC legislature, but also David Kuhn winning a seat in New Brunswick. And the third party, recognized as the third party in the New Brunswick legislature. And then Peter Bevan Baker, winning a seat in Prince Edward Island on May 4th as the leader of the PEI Greens. By the way, talk about voter turnout. I was feeling pretty chuffed, because Saanich Gulf Islands on May 2nd, 2011, had the highest voter turnout in Canada, with the exception of one little riding in PEI. So we had 75% voter turnout. That's how I got elected, right? Immortal line that I heard today for the first time is Valdi's line that bad governments get elected by people who don't vote. I think that's the way he put it, and that's absolutely right. So bad governments get elected by people who don't vote. So as I said, I was feeling kind of chuffed that Saanich Gulf Islands had the highest voter turnout in Canada at 75%, except for one little riding in Prince Edward Island. Well, and I won with 46% of the popular vote, which I thought was pretty good, because it was 7,000 votes more than, you remember your former MP, anyone remember him still? Yeah. So, but Gary Lund was his name. And his ongoing memorial is the Gary Go Round and McTavish Road interchange. But my friend Andrew Weaver, when he won in British Columbia, you all know, I mean you don't know, in Oak Bay Gordon Head, Andrew Weaver had the highest voter turnout in BC. Wow. And the second highest was Saanich Island North, where Adam Olson was within a couple hundred votes of, and Gary Holman is a friend, and that wasn't so bad in the end, but that was high voter turnout. You know why? Because the Greens had a chance. Same thing happened when David Kuhn defeated, that's another interesting thing. All four of us who've been elected, defying all the common wisdom about the first past the post electoral system and how Greens can't win in first past the post. So when I won, as you know, I defeated a sitting cabinet minister, aforementioned Mr. Lund. Andrew Weaver beat a sitting cabinet member, Anita Chong. David Kuhn beat the sitting energy minister, pro-fracking conservative energy minister of the province of New Brunswick, Craig Leonard, and won his seat with one of the highest voter turnouts in New Brunswick. And Peter Bevan Baker, leader of the Prince Edward Island Greens, who just won his seat May 4th, won it defeating a sitting cabinet minister. That's 4 for 4. Each one of us has defeated a sitting cabinet. There you are, Brody. That's the way you put it, right? Bad governments are elected by people who don't vote. Is that how you put it? It's perfect. So here's the thing. Peter Bevan Baker's voting turnout has no longer made me feel, superior at all. Does Peter Bevan Baker's riding had, anyone want to guess the voter turnout in his riding?
81.
90% voter turnout. And he defeated a sitting cabinet minister with 55% of the vote. So, even, Saanich Gulf Islands, we got a challenge going on here. We've got to get at least 90% voter turnout, and I'd like at least 55% of the vote. If you can knock on the doors, actually I'd just like to get reelected. But it is a nice little competitive urge that strikes me, based on knowing that Greens across the country get elected when the people who might otherwise have stayed home decide it matters to get out and vote, because they get to vote for what they want.